Hi, I'm Kayla Mack, and today we'll be counting down the top 5 ways to favelas mirror Camden. So let's jump into it. Starting off number 5 with the shanty towns of Brazil, located right on the outskirts of one of the country's largest cities, Rio de Janeiro, is a place called the favelas. Now, the residents of the favelas are forced to live in cramped and unsanitary conditions, which causes infant mortality rates to rise due to the polluted state they live in. Pollution is one of the main causes of death in this region of the island, and on average, residents of the favelas live 13 years less than people born in the wealthier sections. They have little access to clean drinking water and suffer from the spread of infectious diseases. Now, the residents of Camden suffer from similar unfortunate living. Pollution plays a major role in how the citizens of the favelas in Camden live. And coming in at number 4 is poverty. Poverty affects both the citizens of Camden and the citizens of the favelas in many similar ways. In the favelas, many citizens do not have access to electricity and have to resort to creating their own crafty different ways to getting it. Some just rely on the natural sunlight that comes daily. Similar to the favelas, many citizens of Camden are having their electricity cut off due to not having enough income to pay the bill. Both regions of the world suffer from the inability to supply their children with their daily needs. So many kids take to the streets in hope of making quick and easy money. One way that they make quick and easy money is by joining a gang, and that brings us to number 3. The favelas is known for being the home for hundreds of thousands of immigrants, which naturally became the ideal hideout for drug gangs. Unfortunately, these drug gangs act as a mini government and control what the citizens do. The citizens of the favelas are completely against having a government, but are forced to put up with what the local gangs do to them. There have been many times where the police tried to intervene and stop the gang members. In one incident, the police decided to open fire at a crowd of civilians and gang members mixed. This act created a full-on shootout between gang members and the police that went in well into the night. Early the next morning, 8 dead bodies laid spread across the ground, none of which were the police officers. Similar to the favelas, Camden suffered from the same issues. Gangs are known for playing a big factor in life for the youth of Camden. Oftentimes, kids who join a gang are murdered or locked up for life. Coming in at number 2 is police discrimination and intervention. There has been many deaths caused by police intervention and gang violence. One example would be in the favelas between the years of 1999 and 2003. The number of people killed during police operations more than tripled from 289 people to 1,195 people. Many of which were poor, dark-skinned black males that were between the ages of 15 and 24. It is believed that the police are more likely to go after black citizens. The murder rates are much higher than 40 per 100,000 inhabitants that live in the city of Rio. Camden suffered the same discrimination from the police. Both the youth of Camden and the youth of the favelas are being murdered by gangs and police members. There are 2,566 violent crimes yearly per every 100,000 people. This is 6.6 times higher than the national average, and most of the killings are due to police racially profiling citizens incorrectly and gang violence. Finally, at number 1, we have art. In both the favelas and Camden, art is used as a communication tool. It is a way for them to get their point of views and opinions across to the outside world. Art is most commonly used to get out emotions that lie deep inside the people. But in these regions, art can also be used as a way to get the youth off the streets and out of gangs. Art helps rejuvenate both Camden and Brazil's slums. They create painting foundations and programs that help put a spin to the way they assist and educate the youth. There are also many cases where you can donate to help make the slums a better place. By raising money, the youth are able to attend school and have a chance at making a better life for themselves. In conclusion, the favelas in Camden are similar in many different ways. They both suffer from police intervention, gangs, violence, pollution, and poverty. But one thing they have in common that is better than all the rest is their expression of art. And even with all the struggles and pessimistic views, people from both Camden and favelas stand strong, with a united front against the world that is clearly in favor for their downfall. So I have just one question for you. Does where you come from really determine where you will go?
Foremost is always to respectfully educate others on your situation because they don't understand. And we will never fully understand, but we could be better prepared to try to understand. But we can't unless we have that experience and we have that information from people who actually live it. I've learned so much from my students in the past couple of years. Just last year with your class, just through the discussions and stuff that we had as a class, I learned so much. Even you watched me think things through in front of the class. So keep respectfully educating the people around you because you can help them better.